Hello and welcome to my advertising instruction video where we will be explaining 5 interesting things about the advertising program at VHS and 5 topics that will be discussed in the advertising class. The first interesting thing you learn in advertising is how to interview for a job as a CEO, because in advertising, you get jobs as CEOs of your own groups when you advertise stuff like football games or basketball games. The next interesting thing about the program is that you can learn leadership skills, which is very good because if you're in advertising, you have to learn how to deal with a bunch of cooks in a kitchen, which is, pretty cool. Okay. The third most interesting thing about advertising is being able to advertise the school sports, which is very cool because you get to connect with your school more and advertise part of your Vandegrift community, which is very cool. For example, football and soccer. Cool. Third most interesting thing is being able to perform quality control checks after an assignment, which is just amazing and so fun to do, and I really like doing them. This is an example of mine from when we evaluated the football game. Very cool. The last interesting thing is learning specific advertising roles. The first one is communications. The second one is designer. The third one is treasurer. And the fifth one is manager. And the sixth one is social media expert. And second to lastly, it is time to introduce the 5 topics that will be introduced in advertising this year. The first topic is the history of advertising. The history of advertising is one of the first things you learn. It lets you learn about the origin of advertising along with different eras of evolution that the practice of advertising has gone through. It reveals important changes and fundamental changes in society and culture. It tells the story of a greater consumer access to information and connectivity. The next is integrated brand promotion. In this, you will learn trends in the advertising industry and also advertising and promotion industry size, structure, and participants. Also discuss advertising and promotion agencies. You also learn to identify external facilitators and social media's role in executing advertising. The next 2 topics go hand in hand. The first one is consumer behavior, which is finding out all the criteria to evaluate in order to find out what consumers like and what appeals to them. And the second one is market research, the second topic. And to understand market research, you need to know consumer behavior. And it's gathering facts and opinions in a way that you find out what people want to buy, not just what you want to sell them. The last topic is social media, which is one of the most important tools for modern day advertising. It's used to convey information to vast quantities of consumers instantly. You used to use this to broadcast advertising information, and is one of the skills you learn when you're in advertising groups. My favorite thing about advertising was the in-school promotions, because they were so much fun working in groups and helping the school promote something that everyone was going to enjoy. I think you should take advertising because it's a really fun class and you get to learn very important skills for going into the business world or almost any world where you need to advertise something. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.